Let me know when you finish that.
All right.
And then make that a 2 pixel purple. Let's see. Now you want to have 2 moving averages on there too as well. So 1 moving average, you're gonna change the period to 2. You're gonna change the moving average to EMA. Could George probably say SMA? And then after that, you want that one to be white, 2 pixel.
Hold on. You got
Moving average.
You said what's the first one? Go
What,
back to
the
input.
PSI?
Go back to input on the moving
On
average.
uh,
2. EMA.
this is our personal strategy we use. One of the girls in our organization, she like first off, she an Aries. Number
What that
one.
mean?
Huh?
What that mean?
And she a fall. It's like, I don't know. Click with her. She like us, long story short. Like she like
You talking about what's her name?
Tanasia.
Yeah, I seen her when she was hosting the binary calls.
Yeah, she different.
EMA 5. What's the style for the style?
Like, you know how you were so eager to learn binary? I mean trading.
Mhm.
Be the same way with this binary stuff.
What color is 5 or 2?
5, hold on. 5, EMA, turquoise, 2 pixel. You made sure you put them as EMA and not SMA, right?
Yeah.
Alright. The RSI. You want to add that. You want that period to be at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then you want the style to be at this right here.
Okay.
You made sure your this right here, your overbought and oversold was like the colors were swapped, right?
Mhm.
This is my season. All right, now this is stochastic. Hers, her stochastic is different than mine, though. Honestly, I just been using the regular one.
It's
But
your style.
her input should be, I forgot. I know it's like 4. No, it's like 13, 4. I think it's 13, 4, 3. Her inputs. But this stochastic been working for me, the regular one. So Let me know when you finish.
I'm finished.
All right. So, mm, how do I turn off this? All right. So what you'll do now? Grab this. All right. So in this aspect, do you see how the blue line is above the white line?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be looking for it. So if the white line is above the blue line, you'll be looking for a buy right here. So in other words, when a white line cross above the blue line, you're looking for a buy. Or you can say when the white line is above the blue line, you're looking for a buy. If
So
the
white
blue
above
line,
buy,
yeah,
blue above white sell.
mm-hmm, that's one confirmation. The PSRs, you know how to read those too, right?
Yeah.
All right. So obviously PSRs. If it's above the market and so forth, then looking for a sell. If it's below the market, looking for a buy. Now, one thing I want you to notice about these PSRs is these two things right here. Look for double parabolics, meaning when they have when they're side by side instead of like trending, look for those because they are key reversals on when the market could reverse at those points. All right. So for example, here goes another one. Double parabolics.
Okay, I get you.
And then you even have more here.
So like right now with this oh, are we on the same thing? We are. It's side by side right now in the current candle.
Nah, I'm on US Crude. Which one?
US crude. Why yours don't look like mine?
Mm-hmm. What time frame you on?
Um,
I can't see. Mm-hmm.
where the time frame at on this thing? Oh, 15. 15 minutes. What you on, 5?
I'm on a 1 minute.
Oh.
You don't be trading on the 1 minute?
Usually I trade on a 5.
I do. I trade on the 1 minute. We really trade on the 1 minute and 30 second. Uh,
Okay, so PSR side by side.
I lost that trade bad. You see that? It was crazy. I knew not to get in there. Let me switch to my demo, matter of fact, before I tear some money up. Let me delete this stuff now, and then I'll show you the rest.
What you look for on the RSI?
So now, if it's below the 70% line and it's pointing down, you want to look for a sell. So you know how on a well, I'll get into that later. But yeah, if it's pointing down below, like actually cross below the 30% line, then you're looking for a sell. If the market went up crossing above the 70% line, you're looking for a buy. All right.
So below 30, pointing down, sell.
Yeah.
Above 70, pointing up by.
Now, always put this down too as well. When the market is in the middle, it's risky. It's a risky trade. So,
Oh, you know that. I don't. I always wait for it to be in the extreme.
mhm. um, what's next? The stochastic, same thing. So
White
basically,
above blue by.
yeah,
Blue
white
above.
above blue, buy, blue above the white, sell. When when the stochastic went up crossing above the blue line, you're still looking for a buy, but you want your white to be above your blue line still, or turquoise line. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then the same thing, vice versa. If you're looking for a sell, you want it to cross below the 30% line. I also point what have a gap, meaning between the white and the turquoise line. You want it to be like a little gap, and then after that, um, yeah, basically just pointing down in that direction. And you'll be good. So now you gotta write this down. The RSI is the strongest confirmation. You want to write this down too. Your parabolic SAR, that's your weakest confirmation. So the way how I do it, you want to write this down too. Um, lose two in a row, go to demo. What else? Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, this strategy it works on the. We switch from the 30-second to the minute chart. So let me break it down even more. On the 30-second, we basically like do our little markups. On the 1 minute, that's where we actually place a trade. And then uh on the 5 minute, that's what 2 and 5 minute, that's how we trap the market. I'm gonna need these notes too as well, because I feel like tonight I'm simplifying it so that way everybody can understand.
Listening to you.
What else? I feel like I'm missing something. All right, so on the 30 minute, I like trap off the market with my PSR lines. So for example, my double parabolics. So let's say here, right now I'm on a 1 minute time frame. So I will go on a 30-second. Then I would trap off the market, right? And I would place my line. So look at where I place my line, my first line. I place it at above my parabolic, my double parabolic. The reason why is because anytime the parabolic sits above, you want to place your line like at the top of the double parabolic. If you're looking for a buy, you want to place it below your double parabolic. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll look like this. So in a buy perspective, you want your line to be below the parabolic, but still touching it. In a sell perspective, you want it to be sitting here. All right. So now this is how you line up all your confirmations.
This on the 30-second you said?
Mm-hmm. So look, you want to also, you can write this down too. You want to trap the market, um, like where prices, like trap the market where price is currently at. Like for example, you know how on regular forex would be like, yo, let me see what's going on all the way back here. You still do that, but like it's pointless to jump to the 30-minute, 1 hour, and all that type stuff. And the reason why is because you came here to make fast money. Like that's what binary is. Get paid out fast and have a fixed amount on how much you're willing to lose and how much you're looking to win. Like you know the exact amount you risk. Um, so far as money wise, but next thing you do, you move up to the 2 minute, and you would trap the market even more. But if you notice, you already have your green line and base. Well, your green line's already set. So where I see another double parabolic is this right here. Oh snap! All right, there we go. See this double parabolic? I still
Mm-hmm.
would even mark that up, even though it already played out. This double parabolic here, I still would have marked that up too. So as you can see, the market right now just hit that double parabolic, and it should be rejecting. But also, I'm paying attention to these candles too. So basically, if I look at this specific pattern, do you remember the candlestick patterns?
No.
This pattern right here is the engulfing candle, meaning that it's a strong buy, you might as well say. Also, this candlestick pattern, depending if this close up, um, it's basically like they call it three white soldiers. That's what they call them. So the three white soldiers that indicates a buy too as well. So we already got one, but also we got three of them, two of them. So as you can see on this 2 minute time frame, it literally wicked the double parabolic, and you would have won this trade because you're only in it for 30 seconds anyway. So you would have won.
Mm.
Now, obviously, if you're looking at your other indicators, you see the double parabolic down here, switched, and then you can see another parabolic just formed over here too as well. So in this aspect, if you're looking at your other indicators as far as the stochastic RSI, what you can do is, remember, RSI is the strongest, parabolic is the weakest. So that's why I was playing around like that. But my RSI was pointing up. You want to write this down. Don't take trades when the RSI is riding on like the 70% line or the 30% line. You don't want it to like go sideways, long story short. So let me see if I can find an example. All right, this is a prime example. So if you look at my RSI, do you see where it's like the RSI wind up going flat, like
Mm-hmm.
sideways?
Yeah.
That means it's consolidating. So they risky trades. You don't ever want to do that. Now, stochastic, same thing. Only difference is the bigger the gap, the better the trade. So meaning when the crosses happen, and this applies for the moving averages too as well. So when the crossings, they wind up crossing and so forth, the bigger the gap separation, the better the trade. So obviously you already know once it cross above the blue line or the 70% line, you look for buys. Bigger the gap, better the trade. Now as the stochastic wind up tightening up, they're more risky trades. So in other words, when it doesn't look like it's a clear cross or anything like that and it's just tight, I usually don't take any trades off of that. Well, I do because like I don't know, I'm just retarded. But yeah, that's what you want to keep in mind. So the way how I put all this together, for example, this thing will wind up is reaching for something. Now you don't know institutional, I don't think, do you?
Mm-mm.
Let's see if it hits this line and then reject down. So this is on the 2 minute. I would change the color of my lines too as well. So since I'm on the 2 minute, I would change this line here. I think it's this one. No, that's not it. I would change that to let's change that to white. That's even better. So let's do 2 minute white line. And then when you jump on a 5 minute to trap it off to like set your boundaries, strong rejection zones, you can make that red. So as you can see, as I'm on my 5 minute, what happened? You get a you get a double parabolic. You got a double parabolic and it rejected off of a strong zone. So remember, the two double parabolic on the 2 minute lined up with the same double parabolic on the 5 minute. So that's a strong rejection zone. And now you see the candle is shooting down. So if you're on the 30 second, and right now this candle been going on for what, 5 minutes, you could have made what? You could have placed about 20 trades in a matter of 5 minutes. And you know how you get with these trades and stuff like that. So your lot size. Now, do you see how it literally wicked off my green line?
Mm-hmm.
It's a reason for that. Not only did it wick off of my turquoise line, but it wicked off my green line. So if I go back previously to the smaller time frame, let's say the 30-second, because I believe that's where I marked it up at. What was on this green line? At the time, you see it's double parabolics in that area. So for example, oh snap. See, it's double parabolic right there. Now, not only did it wick off this order block right here too as well, not only did it wick off that order block, but it also wicked off that double parabolic. So I would have seen it or look for a reversal. So like I said, when you're doing this, you want to mark up your double parabolics and your basically boundaries, which is like your horizontal lines. You want to mark all that stuff closest to price. Wherever price is at, mark it up like that. And if you really look at it, it's just like a break and retest too in that aspect. So boom, market shot up, shot down, broke, came back down, shot back up. But now you can really like get precise entries on this. So what we do is we place the trade for 30 seconds, but we always on a minute time frame. After we do our markup, set our boundaries, we always on a 1 minute time frame. Never place a trade since you about to learn the strategy and so forth. Never place a trade under 45 seconds. So you gotta make your decision on if you're gonna get in the trade or not before those 45 seconds. Well, before the clock hit 45 seconds. So on yours, do you have like the timer and stuff like that set up on here?
No.
All right. Do you see where mine on my screen is say M1? This right here.
Oh yeah.
Um, click on the three little dots at the top.
Mhm.
Click on the M1 time frame, and then click down there where it says settings, enable timer. You can put auto scroll on too.
Okay, I got it.
Now, I want to teach you gaps too as well, but like that one was a little confusing because it had me confusing too. Like had me confused. But the double parabolics is like real solid. Um, yeah, that's pretty much that. So the way how you put it together is be like, all right, let me clean this chart actually. Oh, write this down too as well. Never trade a pair under 70% payout. So as you can see, Google is a 69% payout. So I need to remove this from my list. Bank of America look pretty good. How do I mark this up? Drop down. I start on my 30-minute first. I'm at 30-second. I find out my zones. Boom. All right. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm marking up my double parabolics. Got one there. If I zoom in, there's one here, and price is literally right there. So I can mark one up here. Mm, So I'm gonna move this one to here too. So now I go out to my 2-minute. Do I see any double parabolics? We're gonna have that one white. This one is gonna be white. Alright, so it's a double parabolic here. My next double parabolic will be here. And then I'll jump to my 5-minute. I really need to create one more. I'm gonna change this to a white zone then. I think it's this one. No. Don't show. So I'm gonna turn that one to white too, because it's on the 2-minute. Also, what I'm gonna do, jump one more to my 5-minute. And see if I see any lines. So as you can see, my white line, you see how it's like literally working out those specific lines?
Mm-hmm.
It's in double parabolics. This shit's dangerous. Um, what's next? I'm gonna change one of them. So now my next zone, so I guess I red. Like this one not red. Alright, so do I see any double parabolics? So this is my closest double parabolic right here. Let's see if I can find one at the top somewhere. We actually got one right here too. We even got a dope parabolic here too, but I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, you got one below that, like
I
right
do,
next
but
to
I
it.
don't want to go that low.
Mm.
You talking about like down here?
No, a little bit above.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got one here, but I won't go that low just based off of the market is not down here yet.
Mm.
So if you look at my white line too, I think it's this line. I can really change that to red because it's double parabolic there on that time frame. So that's a key zone. But I want to see if there's one up here somewhere. Yeah, there is. So now what I would do, I'll place one more. My last one. Change this to red. Now it's the reason that we always start on our 30-second and not our higher time frame. And that's because of like you don't want to miss out on any trades. Like that you see this whole time I was marking out. I probably missed out on a couple of trades. I did actually. But now everything is set up. So as you can see, it's crossing above that line. If the market cross or breaks above, closes above that line, I'm pretty sure we should be looking for buy. So now I'm on a 1 minute time frame. As you can see, it's just wicking from that zone right now. Now let's see how it respects these zones. If it want to respect the red line, if it want to respect the green line. Let's see what's going on. So I ain't hopping no trade because remember it's under 45 seconds already. So it'd be a bad time to enter a trade because it can fake you out. And also another rule is that you want to risk only 3% of your account. So I could have took this buy if I wanted, but since it respected that white line, I didn't take it. It never closed above that white line. That's what I'm trying to say. Long story short. Now this candle, it will. So this next candle, I'm looking to buy. Now look, all my chart is marked up, but now you want to line up your confirmations. First thing first, is the RSI above the blue line or is it below? It's above. It's
Mm.
pointing up too as well. Not only that, your stochastic, the white is still above your turquoise too as well, and it's above your blue line too. So now this right here, this next candle should be doing a pullback first. All right, I got it because it did like a little pullback. Oh, I ain't even noticed that I wasn't. See, I done messed up on this one because of I didn't change my time from purchase time to expiration. So I would have cleared this trade anyway. because I'm only supposed to be in for 30 seconds. But I'm on here for a minute. Place it for 200.
So that gotta be expiration.
Yeah, expiration time. So I cleared this trade. Boom. 384 banked. This next candle I could have bought. Now, hold on, let me zoom in. Let's see if I clear this for the 30 seconds. Nope, I didn't clear that one. Oh yeah, I did. Alright,
Lit.
so you get why you mark out these zones and stuff now?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just can be banking off this 24/7. And you
So
can flip money.
you think it's gonna continue to buy up to that red line?
Yep. So I can really just buy another one. Let's play with bigger money. Let's do 500. It's definitely gonna keep buying up. Now look, it's coming back down to retest. So I may lose this trade. All good. I may not. That's up to the market right now. But this next candle about to push.
Yeah.
All right. Now this candle. Oh, this is the most important rule right here. You want to write this down. Dojis. Anytime you see a doji form, do not trade that next candle afterward. So I know where this market going now. It's definitely selling. But like I said, doji candles you don't want to trade the next candle after. So since I printed that red doji, you want to trade this candle that is on right now. I traded it because like I'm pretty accurate at what I'm doing now. Boom.
That's fucking nuts.
See that? 30 seconds. $1,900 bank. I just gotta like the market is moving good tonight, actually. Now, when you get all right, so look at the RSI now. It's riding in on that blue line. So since it's riding on that blue line, I'm not placing no trades. Because now I'm just risking money at this point. And that's why the market just sitting there being choppy. Now it did break below a little bit, but it's still playing around with it. So like I said, I wouldn't get in no trades. Now also, not only is it right in that blue line, but if you look at your stochastic, what happened? The turquoise line is now above the white line.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see on your big chart, your white line and your turquoise line is now closing. Remember I told you the bigger the gap, the better the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Not momentum, but like I forgot what I said. The bigger the gap, the better
The
the
better
trade. That's what I
it.
said. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna sell this candle because I feel like it's about to drop some more. So I lost this one. Now, in this aspect, I could have dropped down to my 30 second, and there's new dots being pointed. So I really could have moved some of these now, green lines, here, because I want to trade where price is at, and I want to see what's going on.
What time frame you was on before this?
The 1 minute. So I was making all my decisions based off the 1 minute. I do my markups on the 30 second, 2 minute, 5 minute. So this next candle should be buying. Now I rejected off of that what? PSR, double parabolic. This one probably going. So I won that one too. Boom, I'm buying. She's shooting for that white line. I'm at that red line. See that?
Mm.
I play so many trades you can't even like.
Look like double vision.
Mm-hmm. Still one. As you can see, touch the red line. Well, I think it just missed it by like a point. Yeah. Now let's see what she gonna do. This next candle should shoot up one more time. Boom, 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 boom. I ain't getting in that late. Yeah, this thing get me in mad late. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're doing $1,000 trades now. Once you, I feel like once you got $3,000 in your trading account, you're good. Like you can just make $1,000 a day easy, or at least 700. So it's on 30 seconds. I wouldn't trade that. So this next candle, I'm a little iffy about this one. I don't know if I want to sell or what. We're gonna do it though. Nah, here I know it's selling. I think did I lose my first one? Nope. That's 17,000. I think bank 20,000. So I would have made 10,000 in a few minutes. That's selling.
This strategy seemed way easier than the simple scalper strategy.
It is like keep it real. Tanasia, she came up with this strategy. Well, we found somebody with a strategy a little bit, but it was like using the wrong indicators type thing. Um, and then she just went on like she just locked in on trading. Look at this, 32,000. And I could really make this happen. I just gotta be disciplined. It's the start off. The start off is always like the build up. I gotta be patient. But as you can see, like this strategy works. And I just track the market in my zones. It's like everything played out to the T. You could just be cashing out. Now, with binary, you don't have to stay up no 3 a.m. or anything like that to trade.
Yeah, because it's
Hmm. You got any questions?
mm-mm. It seemed pretty simple. I just need to practice it.
Hmm. Bank of America is moving real good. Well, I knew this. I knew binary changed my life forever is when I think it was my first 3 days of trading binary. When I flipped the 50 to 600, $628. And I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Only was on the charts for like 15 minutes a day. I said, yup. I was so happy. And with this, like I ain't gotta wait for no time zones. Like this next candle should pull up a little bit. Dang, there we go. Now usually, you wouldn't sell it like that. She had an order block for sure now. I can go big on here.
Yeah, damn. Fucking the fuck out.
I know she about to reject down. Nah, she don't. Oh well.
Went from goddamn, how much you had? 200,000.
I still got trades in. What's up?
Hell nah.
Come on, Ty. Stop playing with me, yo.
You need to be doing this on your real account. We can be rich by now.
I know. I ain't gonna hold you. I just blew some money. I'm about to start Bank of America.
That's a clear
Real.
sale.
So what zone you think it's reaching for now? And like I said, with these markups, I always just remark it up. So right now, I'm on my 1 minute, obviously. So this next candle is crossing below my red zone. So we might get a little pullback, and then we should sell again. That was a good enough pullback there. So now I can just sell off at this point. Sell down to the red line. See? She pushing for that red line. Look at that. This candle bond. Damn, that joint started melting.
Okay.
She had me though. That's all right. I'm gonna flip it to 60K. I'm at this 29K to 60K. I lost that one. It's all good. But obviously, why wouldn't I have bought that candle?
Because it's below the 30.
Exactly.
And it looked like the white about to cross the blue.
She getting
Wait,
ready to. She getting ready to buy for sure. She got to do a pullback. So probably right here in this area. Let's go. I did that because of this fair value gap. Oh shit, she's melting. Now, obviously, if I was on my real account, I wouldn't have been going for no buys. I would have just kept selling. All right, so they made it up. She's definitely pulling back. I see it. And that's why what I learned about this is like the institutional knowledge that I have is cool, but it only gets you but so far on this. Cause like if I just was going off order blocks, fair value gaps, and etc., all that type stuff, like boom, 37. All right, cool. 45. Now you can come back off binary quick. You can lose quick too, but you can come back like once you really like identify where the market is at. This next one should be buying too. But either way, when you really think about it, I'm still good. And the reason why is because of I started out with what? 10,000 in here, and it's at 31. So imagine making 20,000 like that. But you get the picture. Now we keep switching my
So in
zones
this
too.
case, you would have waited for the stochastic to pass to cross the
Yeah,
red line.
because remember I told you. Remember exactly. Remember I told you the tighter the stochastic, like the riskier the trade.
Yeah.
Same thing. So at this point, the market should be about to consolidate or something. Now, ask yourself this: why did price look at this area? What's near there?
The
Double
double.
parabolics.
Yeah.
When she taught me this, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's game over." Cause that double parabolic stuff like really help out a lot. She just don't know how to explain it, like type thing. She just had to point it out. Like, I'm good at breaking stuff down. All right, we
She
should be
seemed
getting a
mad
buy.
poetic.
Huh?
She seemed mad poetic.
She is. She real dope.
Like Jill Scott. She gave me Jill Scott vibes.
I don't know who Jill Scott is. I heard of the name, but I
What?
don't know who she is. No
What?
cap.
You know who Jill Scott is? The singer.
Mm-mm. What she saying?
You bugging out.